Hello, dear conference colleagues. My name is Ana Guadalupe Torres Hernandez, and on behalf of my coworkers, Alejandro Vera Pedrosa and Juan Elena Guzman Valdez, I'm very happy to present our work entitled The Impact of Socio-Affective Elements on the Academic and Personal Development of University Students. Problem statement. The teaching-learning process at Universidad Veracruzana and any other kind of educative institution has always involved different incidences and barriers which need to be amended or rectified by means of a proper instruction and experience of their academic staff, as well as the syllabus improvement. However, there's a key element that is really difficult to amend, the socio-affective element that students have built for themselves from a family, social, and educative life history. This element may stimulate or obstruct the students' own learning, despite the interest they may have in it, due to the family breakup, violence, and social insecurity problems the Mexican people are living nowadays, which may influence in their personal identity and their way of perceiving and living their everyday reality. From this perspective, we consider the importance of posing the next research question. In which way the socio-affective elements have an impact on a student's academic and personal development? With the purpose of finding the most common problems that afflict the educational quality in our university and our students' academic performance, and also with the purpose of recovering a more humanist, holistic, and inclusive education to achieve better prepared graduates able to solve the necessities of our society. Project justification. This research project aims at attending the necessities of a more humanistic and holistic education, where teachers pay special attention to the socio-affective part in each of their students, with the purpose to train future competent professionals both in the labor field and in the emotional intelligence. It is important to take into consideration that the teaching-learning process should be a space where professors and students interchange their knowledge in a collaborative way, and it must be supported on a student's interest on learning. However, there is an element which affects the student's educative process in a significant way, and it is identified as the socio-affective side they have built during their lifetime. In this sense, this project highlights the importance to know and identify how the socio-affective elements have repercussions in the academic performance of students from the Faculty of Pedagogy at the University of Veracruz in Mexico, with the main intention to recognize that the spaces for knowledge building in the classrooms need to consider the students' emotional side. This consideration will allow the impulse of a more humanistic model of education among the university community. The project also pretends to influence in the professor's didactic and students' own attitudes regarding the point of view they have on education, as well as the design of the different study programs, specifically in the fields of teaching strategies and assessment. General objective. The general objective of this project is to determine the existing relation between student socio-affective elements and their personal and academic development. The specific objectives are to inquire into the theoretical baggage that sustains the student's social affective processes, to establish the socio-affective formation in young university students and its impact in their personal and academic development, to implement a mixed research methodology to study the socio-affective processes in these students, and to conform the necessary human resources for the project implementation and generation of undergraduate theses. The limitation of the study. The research project will be carried out at the Faculty of Pedagogy of the University of Veracruz in Poza Rica, Mexico, from January to November 2017. The study subjects will be students from the above-mentioned faculty. They will be selected from a statistics sample and a probabilistic sampling. Methodology. This study will be based on a mixed research methodology with theoretical and methodological proposals of the quantitative and qualitative approaches. A serious work of data documentation, reflection, collection, and analysis will be done. It is understood that the quantitative approach's major purpose is to collect, describe, and explain the reality. Otherwise, quantitative analysis is first interpreted by making predictions and previous studies. The interpretation here is an explanation on how the obtained results fit in the existing knowledge. The qualitative approach inquires into the facts that the study subjects construct from their own life story when it is related to a specific reality. This approach starts examining the facts and during the process develops a coherent theory to represent what has been observed. The mixed method approach consists of a systemic, empiric, and critic research methods which imply the collection and analysis of qualitative and quantitative data, as well as their integration and discussion in a joint manner in order to achieve a better understanding in the phenomenon of study. Techniques and instruments. The research project will use the questionnaire as a main instrument for data collection. According to Chestenov, this instrument is a set of questions about one or more than one variable to be measured. The questionnaire consists of 20 items divided in 3 variables, which are familiar background, school background, and social background. It will be used with a representative sampling of pedagogy students. The focus group and life story techniques will also be used to understand and interpret what the students feel, think, and say about the relation between the socio-affective aspects and their school performance in a face-to-face and experimental way. The collected data will be organized in categories of analysis considering the APA methodology. Expected results. With the results of this study, we expect to identify and know in what extent the socio-affective aspects influence the instruction of university students with the aim of proposing new educative strategies that help to strengthen the teacher-student relation as well as the teaching-learning process. At the moment, the questionnaire is in process of validation by the university's statistics department, and after that it will be piloted and presented to the sample students. Here you can read the list of references of our project. Thank you very much.